through my veins. On the pitch where the glory remains, the cockerel stands brave on the crest. North London pride, this ain't no jest. From lane to the new shining ground, echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time, we march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward, fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. Oh, I'm Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
Yes, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching this podcast and this predicted lineup show for Nottingham Forest tomorrow. I hope you're having a good day. Sorry, I'm late. I thought the show was 5. I didn't realize I put it up for 4. But yeah, I'm here now. An hour late, I'm here now. Just let me know if the sound's coming through okay. I'm trying something different today. I'm trying to run this without earpods. Because I'm on my own, then there's nobody. I don't need to listen to anyone. So let me know if the mic is coming through fine. If you can give me a thumbs up in the chat, I'd be really grateful. And so I know that everything is okay. We do have the predicted lineup for the Forest game tomorrow. We've got a little bit of information as well before that. The sort of the injury list for tomorrow. Who's out now? Team news. Look, team news is sort of, we know Mickey van der Ven's back. Big up, Giant. Thank you so much. We know Mickey van der Ven is back after his suspension against Liverpool. And what does that do for formation? Does it go back to a back three, a 3 sort of 4-3, or does it go stick with a 4-4-2 or a 4-1, whatever? Play 4 at the back, probably play Archie Gray as a defensive midfielder. Have then Sarr and Simmons in that 8 and 10 role, and then you play 2 strikers, or will he play a 4-4-2? So the predicted lineup I've gone with is what I would go with tomorrow. Yes, I have not picked certain players, and I will give my reasons behind that. But also, I think it's important that we stick to the same sort of team that did as well against Liverpool, who done well against Atletico Madrid, and who will do well tomorrow. Now, we are on tonight at 8 o'clock with the pre-match build-up. Of course, joining us tonight will be Billy from Change for Tottenham, giving you all the latest what Change in Tottenham are going to be up to tomorrow and what they're and maybe explain why they've sort of done what they I know why they've done what they've done, and I agree. I agree with them for what they're doing, but I think what we all want to know, what are the steps moving forward, what's next for Change for Tottenham, and I think with that be all discussed tonight. We also got a young lad, James Talk Spurs. We've had him on the channel before. He's joining me tonight as well. So we're having somebody new making their sort of debut tonight. So I'm looking forward to it. Um, I'm looking forward to that. And then tomorrow, of course, it's all the build up. Well, I'm on We Are Tottenham TV at 1:15. So join me over there. And then I'm on here at 1:45 with all the watch along. And then we're going to do after the whistle as well. And hopefully we're going to have a great after the whistle. Hopefully it's going to be a happy one. If not, then we're going to have a bit of a spicy one. And then we've got a 3-week break. Yes, we've got 2 weeks off for the internationals, plus an extra week because we're not in the FA Cup. So if Tottenham do decide to make a change, which we did report about a week ago, that Tudor may likely leave in this 3-week break and Tottenham may change again, it gives them time to do it. Now, if he wins tomorrow, then I think Tottenham will stick with Tudor for the remainder of the season. If we lose tomorrow and we end up being in the bottom three, if Forest beat us and West Ham get the win as well, we end up in the bottom three, I can see a change happening. If we get a draw tomorrow and it's sort of all status quo, I can see a change happening. If you get to win tomorrow and we go 4 points clear and West Ham lose, I think we stick with Tudor. So it's going to be interesting. There's also a video going out at 7 o'clock to 6 o'clock tonight for you members, 6:30 tonight for you members. Philip Brady's on a video for me, sort of going back to 76, 77, and just sort of explaining what the fans felt back then and any similarities that we have from now to then, the anxiety and what it was like back in the year we went down. Yes, there is more games to play for. This is not like 94 when basically we had to win at Oldham to stay up. We did lose to QPR 4-1 in the last game of the season. But I think the similarities as well to 93, 94, as well as 76, 77. And I know people say Forest we've had an extra day's rest and Forest were taking the penalties. I think footballers are so well looked after now and so well sort of looked after, and also their well-being is better than it used to be. I just think this having an extra day rest maybe does play a factor into it. Maybe us playing at home as well does play a bit of a factor in it. But I think it's all mental, isn't it? It's all about, are the players going to be up for tomorrow? Can the players feed off that energy that we're hoping to get around the stadium? Are they going to sort of buy into it? Are the Forest players going to feel intimidated? And I think it's all about it. Football is always about 60%, 50%, 40% mentality, 40% physical, but I think 60% mental as well. And having the right mental and having the right mental state going into a game. Are you ready for it? Is your mind locked into it? Are you prepared to go through any pain barriers? Are you prepared to put your body on the line? And I think when you're fighting at the bottom, it's a wholly different fight than it is fight for Champions League or fight for Europe. Fight for Europe, you know you're going to be in the league next season. You know you're going to be thereabouts. Fighting for your Premier League life is about putting your body on the line, putting everything on there that we want to remain in this league. And with these players have never have to go through this before. Where I think Tottenham will win tomorrow, and I am backing the team to win. I just got to make sure. Sorry, there's something in my eye. I want to make sure that I'm asking the question: do these players have the mental state to fight this relegation battle? Because we know West Ham. I've been down there. Are ready to put up a fight. They're playing now for Nuno. We know Nottingham Forest are knocking on the door. Yes, they've had 4 managers changes, but I think that's why they're down there, for that reason alone. With us, we've been consistently not great over the last 18 months. Where Ange last season, 17th, but we were well off the bottom 3, and we were lucky that the bottom 3 were as crap as they were. I think this is a totally different kettle of fish. This is where you really have to keep it for these next 8 games. And I said it last Sunday, it's now become an 8-game season. You have to win tomorrow. We can't afford to lose any game. We cannot afford to drop points and hopefully get, say, to Chelsea and needing something from the Chelsea game and the Everton game, because I don't want to get to that point. I want to get to the Chelsea game knowing our Premier League survival is secure. We're not worrying about relegation. We can enjoy the last 2 games and really concentrate on what we should be concentrating on, is getting the owners out of the football club and making them realize that they have to go. And I keep hearing it. Sorry, I've got something in my bloody eye. That's it. It's gone now, I think. I keep hearing, "Oh, I want Tottenham relegated because that will get rid of the owners." That's the biggest load of BS I've ever heard in my life. That ain't going to happen. The only way these owners are going to go, or we're going to force them out, or anyone to come in to buy the football club, is if we remain in the Premier League. Nobody's gonna, ENIC are not gonna sell if we get dropped down to the Championship. These owners won't budge. Why would they? Because the valuation they value the football club at is gonna dip. So we tomorrow have got to get behind this team for the next 8 games. We've got to put aside all our differences, put aside what we think of the manager, what we think of the team, what we think of the whatever. Get together and make that stadium a fortress tomorrow. Line the streets. Don't make it a party. Make it like Everton did, an intimidating atmosphere that when the coach come, when Forest coach, they're going to look out the windows and thinking, "Oh, hell. This is like we're coming to hell. This is like we're coming to Galatasaray." That's what we've got to make it feel. And in the stadium, we've got to do what we did when we played Arsenal a couple of years ago under Conte. Make it intimidating. Make it so intimidating that them Nottingham Forest players do not want to come out of the dressing room. And if they do want to come out, they're going to come out thinking, "Holy moly, we can't win here." We got to do that. We do our part. The players on the pitch have to do their part as well. They have to feed off that energy. They have to start the game well. And we have to, because if we don't all come together, and if we don't put aside our differences, and if these players don't back up their ideas and back up the Liverpool game and back up the Atletico Madrid game, then we're in serious problems. But I've seen enough evidence between Liverpool last week and Atletico Madrid on Wednesday that proves to me these players do have the mental strength and the mentality to stay in the Premier League and fight this relegation battle and get 3 points tomorrow. But can we trust this squad to put 3 good performances back to back? Yes, they backed up the Liverpool performance with a good performance on Wednesday, but they have to back it up again on Sunday. And that's the problem, isn't it? It's about backing it up, about backing up that performance with the 3 games in 7 days. So it's going to be interesting tomorrow. I will go through a chat in a minute. It's going to be really, really interesting tomorrow. I'll see what happens. Big up to Giants. It's big up Dermo and panel and chat. Big up Giants. Only me here today. And again, I'm sorry I'm late. I thought the show was at 5. And then I realized when I came in at 10 to 5, realized it was at 4. So I do apologize. My fault. Sorry. Don't know why you're sorry. Big up to Wayne Bono. Good afternoon, folks. Hope you're well and enjoying the good weather wherever you are. Yeah, it's lovely here. It's lovely and sunny, actually. It really is. Big up to Rhino. Big up Dermo. Bud, how are you? What's the weather like where you are, bud? Very sunny and warm. Yeah, it is. It is nice out today. Really nice today. Lovely weather. Spring is here. Spring is in the air. Big up Stephen Cartwright. Afternoon all. Hope everyone is well. Big up to you, Stephen. Thank you very much for your kind words yesterday, bud, as well. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Giant. Cheers, Wayne, for letting me know that. Big up Stephen Cartwright. Hope he sticks with a 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1. Yeah, I'm more. Look, I'll show you what I've gone with. So hopefully you will like it. Big up to Mr. Brady. His video for you members is out at 6:30. So do watch out for that. He says 3-0 to Spurs. Do you know what? I might even go for that scoreline as well. Big up to AP7-1. It says, come on, Forest. Big up to you, bud. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I was trying to look for a Forest fan to come on, and wouldn't mind getting a Forest fan on to get there up to. I might reach out to one fella to see he's available tonight, so we may have a Forest fan coming on. Big up the Rhino. I think you're too optimistic, Domo. No, I'm not. I won't judge until we start the game whether we'll win or not. You have some balls saying that we're going to win. Yeah, of course we're going to win. I'm not going to do these shows and these predicted lineups or do these pre-match thinking we're going to lose. I'm sorry, no, I'm not doing that. We're winning every game until Tottenham prove me otherwise. And I go into every game. 43 years I've been following Tottenham right now, and I've never backed my team to lose. I can't do it. I don't back Ireland to lose. I don't back Tottenham to lose. And Ireland lose quite a lot, believe me. And you think I would have learnt by now that under a certain manager, or Stephen Kenny, that we kept losing, that I would have learnt my lesson, but I don't. I always back my team to win. Always, not optimism. Probably it is being optimistic, but I just never been like that. I just can't go into the game and think, oh, we're going to lose this one. I can't do it. Yeah, thank you. I'm not pessimistic. Thank you, Mr. Trump. But yeah, I'm not, and I won't do it, and I won't start now. But big up though. I know. I know where you are in it. So big up to you, Rhino. Big up to Mr. Brady. Says need to start fast against against Atletico. Don't let Forest settle in again. Exactly, Philip. That is absolutely spot on. Big up the frog on the wall. Goal difference. Yeah. Now, me and Mr. Brady have had a bit of an argument here because I don't really take goal difference as a point. He does. He thinks it's an extra point. I don't. But I'm now beginning to come around to his way of thinking that it is an extra point. I think it might come down to goal difference. I got this thing in my stomach going to the last game of the season. I hope it doesn't. I hope by Chelsea we're fine. We're secured. We don't need to worry about the remaining last two games. But it may come down to goal difference. And it's interesting that we're playing Forest the same time West Ham are playing as well. So we'll be keeping a close eye on West Ham. Hope you lose. Sorry, frog on the wall. Yes, and I will be on the West Ham channel tomorrow night. Win, lose, or draw with us, I will make an appearance. So big up to you and everyone over on Tony's channel. Big up to Kate and Jimbo. Big up Dermot. Big up Kate. Hope you're doing well. I will see you tomorrow for the pre-match pump up or the pre-match. Well, it is a pre-match pump up now. It's not a therapy session anymore. It's called the major pump up show. Yeah, big up to you, Kate and Jimbo. I hope you do well. Do get over to the guys' channel as well to do really good stuff over there. I do enjoy watching them. I have them on when I'm working, putting shows together during the week, and they really are. And nice people as well. So big up to you, Kate, and big up to you, Jimbo, as well. Big up Spurs Side Chat. We will win tomorrow. That's the spirit. I feel we were going to run now and then to finish like 12. I wouldn't say we finished that far up. I think we might finish 15th. I really do. Go Fest tomorrow. That's the spirit. See, I like this chat now. They're all getting confident we're going to whoop them tomorrow. Big up Rhino. If I knew that we could lose, I would say we'd lose. I know it's just you, but look, I'm never going to back my team to lose. Never. I suppose if everything goes well, we could sneak into a confidence. But look, I know people call me deluded, right? That is the most. I'm going to have to bring up the table now. You're going to make me look. How far are we off? Where is 7th? So Brentford are on 45. Oh, that actually is a good point. It drops down places, doesn't it? No, I'm not getting into that. I'm sorry, I'm not. Right. So say Fulham, right? Because of Man City. If Man City win the League Cup tomorrow, they can't go in. Is the League Cup part get a European? Yeah, they get Conference League. So that will drop down to 8th place. So Fulham could be in for a European place. Yeah, there's not a house chance we're qualifying for Europe. Spurs side chat. Not a hell's chance. Look, I've already resigned myself for not playing Europe next season. So people thought I was deluded. Yeah, that is saying something. Yeah, we're not getting European football. Unless the teams above us actually all get expelled from the Premier League. But no, I like your optimism. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. Frog on the Wall's just laughing. He's a West Ham fan in delusion that they're going to stay up and win the Premier League next season. Well, answer me this, Frog in the Wall. I'm not digging at you, right? But answer me. Why does 50-year-old men still love playing with bubbles when they go? But answer me that. It's something that I never could understand. That 50-year-old men still like blowing bubbles. Well, maybe you can answer it for me. Who knows? You know, you got that. You got Barney the dinosaur as your mascot. I mean, Barney the dinosaur was like for little kiddies and youngsters back in the day. It was a big thing back in the 90s. Barney the dinosaur, and West Ham have him as a mascot, and you blow bubbles. So I've just worked out that West Ham fans never grown up. Fair play to you. Big up to you. Hope you take the banter, mate. It's only banter. Hope you take it well. I know you will, but I hope you take it well. Now nervous already. I am nervous. I said to Philip today, Brady. I spoke to Mr. Brady yesterday, or was it today? Yesterday, I can't remember. I'm really nervous. I feel it in the pit of my stomach about tomorrow's game. We need to win. I'm confident we're going to win. Of course. Sorry. Right. I shall speak to you later, sir. Right. Yeah. There's worse things we could. Oh, it's already started. Right. Big. We're gonna. Oh, Jesus. Right, yeah, big up to Bobby Boy. Yeah, I'm nervous too, Bob. But look, once that first goal goes in, all that nerves will go away, and we're gonna win tomorrow, Bobby Boy. We're gonna win. Spurs side chat says Swerve could have, they could do, yes, they could do. I agree. You are deluded, Doma. Yeah, and I'm not gonna change. But that's way past you. Yeah, that's on another level. That is a getting it. Look, I respect anyone being deluded, right? I respect that. I fully respect people being deluded. I'm deluded myself because I think Spurs are going to win every game. I'm completely deluded. But Spurs side chat, I tip my hat off to you, sir. That is respect. If Villa win that makes sense. If Villa win the Europa and Forest win the conference, I can see either winning both. But do you know what? Saying that, I think Villa might be able to win the Europa, you know. I don't think Forest will win the Conference League. I think Palace might win the Conference League. There's a shout out for you. It might be a Forest Palace final. Spurs will beat Forest convincingly tomorrow. Big up Neil. He says Spurs will beat Forest convincingly tomorrow and send them to the Championship. Forest belong there with their manic owner. Yeah, they do. We don't deserve that, and we got shit owners. So yeah, it's the only way, Neil, to get these owners out to stay in the Premier League. Bring up the Frog on the Wall. They said there's worse thing. We could be blowing Doma. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There is worse things. I can't mention them live on YouTube or X, but yeah, there is worse things. I leave it to your imagination. Oh, dude. Big up to Tommy. 340 says the delusion of grandeur. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're welcome to the Delusion channel, where Spurs are going to win every game. We're going to win the Premier League, the Champions League, and we're going to do the quadruple every year until it's mathematically possible. It's now mathematically possible. We're going to win nothing this year, so I'm quite happy of staying in the Premier League. That's a trophy within itself. Cyril said Forest are in the Europa, not Conference. Palace. That's what I said. Forest will. Oh God, yeah, Forest are in the Europa League. Oh, that's right, because he made that big when. Oh yeah, that's why it was a big um, a big row, wasn't there? Yeah, big up Surreal. Yeah, you're right, bud. You are right. Sorry, I got that wrong. So I don't know why I thought that. Big up to you. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well. And Bobby Bray said, Mr. D. Nobody's ever said that to me before, but I take the compliment. Thank you very much. Score prediction tomorrow. 3-0 Tottenham. There you go. 3-0 Spurs. We're gonna whop them. We're gonna be it's gonna be the rumble in the jungle. We're gonna be Muhammad Ali. We're gonna have not the Forest as George Foreman. We're gonna do the rope a dope on them. Let them have their bit of pressure. We're gonna be on the ropes. We're gonna be dodging and letting them blow themselves out. And then before they know, we're gonna spring off the ropes. We're gonna knock them down with as fast hands nobody thought Ali had at the time. And we're gonna stick 3 past them and win 3-0. What's stopping us winning, say 5? It's nothing stopping us. Nothing stopping us. I just want survival. And whatever survival brings, it brings. But I just want survival now. I want to get to the Chelsea game, knowing that game, there's nothing on that game. I want to get to the last 2 games of the season, knowing we're safe, we're not going down, and that's it. That is for me. If we get to the Chelsea game needing something, then we're really banging trouble. But I just want to get to that Chelsea game. Big up to Rodney Martin. Big up to you, Rodney. Hope you're doing well. It says, big up to all COYS. Lang out, Enoch. We are Tottenham, Super Tottenham from the lane. That's it. That's it. We are Tottenham, Super Tottenham. I haven't heard that. I hope they still sing that at the stadium. Yeah, Enoch out, Lang out, and Enoch out. Absolutely. Just want to stay up. Kate, we are staying up. We're not going down. You know, me and Jim, me and Jim have this telepathic link to one another that we're not going down. We're staying up. We're going to beat them tomorrow 4-0 or 5-0. I can already feel Jim's sort of telepathic telling me, Dermo, say 4-0, 4-0. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going for 3-0. It will change tomorrow, believe me. Match day, I'll be rarely up for it. Big up the run. He's gone 3-2 Spurs. Oh, please, that'd be a nightmare of a game. That'd be a nightmare. Big up to Johnny. I like the confidence. Because I'm always confident. Tottenham are going to whip every team. We're the best team in the Premier League. Just we're having an off year this year. We're taking it easy this season. I like your delusion confidence, but I'm saying 1-1 draw. I take it. I take. I do you know what? I don't think a draw would be the worst point at all. Actually, if I'm being honest. I don't think. Yeah, very funny, Frog. I've seen what you put in. I am getting to it in a minute. Cheeky sod. Big up to Ricky Velia. Not this Sunday, Ricky. Next Sunday, I will pop on, bud. I will go on to you. I will join you in your Sunday morning. It'd be an absolute honor to come onto your great channel. Do get over to Ricky Velia TV as well, if you can. It's a great channel run by 2 good lads. And listen, Ricky, if you're around next Saturday, I'd love to invite you on, buddy. So let me know on X and we'll get you on, buddy, as a guest. Evening, Dermo. Evening, Ricky. It says, I reckon we sneak a win tomorrow and go on the middle table security. It'll be the same for the next 20 seasons unless one of the youths comes through like Kane. In it, give no Fs. Look, as I said before, I understand change for Tottenham doing what they're doing. And I think it's the right thing to do. I will be asking Billy tonight, what is the steps for next season? What is the process to keep the pressure on Enoch? What we're going to do in the summer? And this is where I think us and YouTube channels like me, probably like Kate as well, that run. I'm not saying I'm not boosting myself, but yes, I do run a good YouTube channel here. Yeah, I know I'm being cocky. Sorry. Kate runs a great channel as well, and there's channels like us that we all need to band together ourselves and start protesting as well. We need to link up together, all the smaller channels, because yes, the big channels can only do so much, but because of sponsorship and because of the links to the club, sometimes it's difficult. But smaller channels like yours, Vicky, Ricky, mine, Kate, channels like this, we need to band together and we need to make a big positive movement that we want Enoch out of our football club. We haven't got sponsorships linked to the club. We can say basically very smartly what we can do. And I'm sorry to say it, we've got to go down the Man United fan route. We've got to go down that route. We've got to get a movement going like Manchester United have with the Glazer out movement. We've got to do the same with the ENIC out movement. But let's get survival done first. Let's stay in the Premier League. Let's get it done first. And then after that, we need to come together with Change for Tottenham. And we need to move forward with a proper protest that everyone turns up to. Proper, putting it out there in the media. Proper that everyone can get behind, that everyone agrees with. And move forward as one unit. Because if we don't, if there's too many splinter groups, then the message gets lost between the gets lost and nothing is being done. And yes, people before us have tried stuff. And yes, they've had some success. Yes, Change for Tottenham have done stuff. And yes, they've had some success. And people have turned up, but nobody's turning up to the protest regularly on a regular meeting. And if we can do it at the stadium, then channels like mine will have to come together and we have to do something that is at ENIC, that all of us as one unit move forward. You can tell I'm Irish and I like rebellion, can't you? Yes, we do like a bit of rebellion here in Ireland. Big up to you, Ricky. Big up Spurs side chat. ENIC was not the issue. Not Daniel Levy people didn't believe me. I know Spurs side you did that. Big up to Bobby says, yes, sir. I'm not a sir. Look, and if I ever was given a knighthood, I wouldn't accept it. A, because I'm Irish, and B, I don't recognise sirs. I'm not a sir. I'm just Dermot or Dermo or whatever. People call me a lot worse than sir, but yeah, I'm just Dermo. Yeah, 4-1 predict. I predict. Big up to you, Bobby boy. Richie on form. I'd like to see 4-4-2. You'll find out in a minute. Big up to Kate. There's definitely need more hope now. Of course there is. We're staying up, Kate. Come on. Get excited. Tell your cat, right? I want a good prediction from your cat tomorrow. I think with the same Rodney, 4-0. Frog on the wall says one Premier League. A win with, one first 2026 win would be a start. I would grant you. I would grant you that. Yeah, if we can get one, then fine. Big up. You're always funny, Frog on the wall. Big up, Ricky. Not on tomorrow, mate, as not so little one's birthday. Oh, how old? Happy birthday to Ricky's little one. Next week, though, would be great. See you and everyone else who fan. Yeah, we'll be there, Ricky. We will be there, bud. Big up to Aussie Adge. Afternoon, we're winning 5-0 tomorrow, getting 42 points, making the title charge next season. I'm winning the FA Cup, League Cup. Big up to you, Aussie. Big up to you. I like that. He even put it in twice. He didn't put it in one. He put it in twice. He put it in 3 times. He's that confident. Wow. Big up to you. He's even put it in 4. He's spamming the chat. Stop spamming, Aussie. We'll have to time you out, bud. And then intruder with trust. Smash Forest says Frog in the wall. Exactly. Well, I'll tell you what I am going to do. Wow. I've just got some new stuff coming. I'll tell you one thing. I'm loving it. Yeah. I'm loving it. I've got new thumbnails for next season. Cool. I'm just seeing it. So I'm just sorry. And right. Okay. Right. All right. Wow. I've just seen stuff I've got planned for next season. I'm really impressed. I am really impressed. Right. Here we go. Here's my predicted lineup, guys. And this is the predicted lineup. I'll tell you what I am. Going to do. And I should have done it beforehand. And yes, Dermo is all over the place today a little bit. I'll have to go back to my watch along studio. I need to go through the injury list with you guys so you know who's not about. It's still processing, by the way, in the background. Anyway, Spurs side chat. Oh, here we go. Right. Okay. Where am I going? Where am I going? Right, here we go. This is the injury list for Tottenham. We've got Odegaard out with the ACL. We've got Kulu out with the knee. James Maddison out with the knee. Mohamed Kudus out with the thigh. Bentancur out with the hamstring. And Ben Davies out with a broken ankle. Touch and go if he's going to play in the World Cup this summer. Right, here we go then. This is my predicted lineup. And yes, I have started with Vicario in goal. Yes, I know he's got a hernia. We know he's going through the injury. But I think he's going to play tomorrow. I think he's going to play through the pain and start the winning mentality tomorrow. So, Vicario, I'm going with a back four, guys. I'm going with Porro and your doggy as the fullbacks. And I'm going with Mickey van der Ven, the quickest defender in the West. And I'm going with Romero as the other. So we're going with a back four, Captain Fantastic, Captain Mr. Tottenham, going there, doing the Roy Keane. If in doubt, give him a whack. That's Roy Keane's motto. What he does every day, every Friday and Saturday for the game, he watches Roy Keane's greatest tackles. And that's what he watches. And he watches that for about half an hour for kickoff. And then he's ready to go. Roy Keane is his inspiration, you know. And the Roy Keane saying, it's his job. That's what he's supposed to do. It's his job, as Roy Keane would say. It's his job. It's his job to make tackles. It's his job. But that is the back four. So let me know what you think of that. I'm going with the four. I'm going with the midfield four as well. I'm going for Archie Gray and Papasan. I'm keeping the two of them together. I think their two work so well together. Now, we know we have Bergville back. We do know Palunia's back as well. So we know them two are back. Conor Gallagher is sort of back. I think he'll start on the bench. I'm going to start with the same two in midfield. They've got a connection. They know what they're doing. They work well together. And I think that is the way to go. Yes, bring Palunia on if you're winning 2-1 or whatever, and you want to shut up shop to see the game out. That's when you bring Palunia on. And also Conor Gallagher as well. But for me, I am starting with these two. On the wings, I'm going with Tell on one side and Xavi Simons on the other. Tell, for me, did very well the other night against Atletico Madrid. And also, Xavi Simons, what a player. I mean, that second goal, even Mrs. Tron watched the goal and she went, wow, when he scored that goal. Now, Mrs. Tron's she's a hard taskmaster. She's a bit like Conte. She won't take any crap. And she's always saying, Domo's the players, it's the players. And she's right. Even Mrs. Tron went, wow, when she saw the Sivens goal. It was so well done. All one-touch football. Star, Gray, and then to Simons, and then wallop in the corner in there. Absolutely brilliant. So that is my midfield four. So that is what I'm going with. And then up front, I'm going with Richie, and I'm going with the PSG reject, who we found in recycling bin. Because Tottenham went to the bottle bank and so yeah, I'm going with the reject from PSG, and I'm going with Richie up front. Richie going to score a hat-trick tomorrow. Now, Dom Solanke didn't train yesterday. Apparently, there was something wrong with his hip. I expect him to be on the bench tomorrow. I am expecting him to be on the bench, so do watch up that. But that is my predicted lineup. I'm going with a 4-4-2 tomorrow. None of this three at the back shite. Yeah, you can put that to the recycling bin, Tudor. We do not want to see. If we see three at the back, you deserve to be sacked in the international break. You deserve just to walk out the stadium tomorrow. After the game, if we lose and you start three at the back, just pack your bags and go. Don't look back. Just keep going. Start with a 4. It works. I've got no qualifications in football. I've got no coaching qualifications. Even me, a little short arse from Ireland, who's a bit overweight, can actually work out that 4 at the back is better than playing 3. So if I can work it out, you should be able to work it out. You're the manager with the qualifications. You don't need to let me to tell you what to do, but I'm telling you, start with 4. So let me know what you think, guys. Let me know, do you agree or disagree? So let me know in the comment section below. I think that's a team that can go and beat. Now, would you make any changes? I'd like you to know in the chat. So let me know again in the so yeah, let me know. First half Savvy was I don't agree. I think first half he was all right as well. He was in pockets of spaces everywhere. He was really good. But yeah, guys, let me know. Do you agree or disagree? And let me know in the comment section. Like and subscribe as well if you can. So that is my lineup. I will be putting that up on. I will put it up on our community page as well. So you do that, and I will be putting this up on X as well. Guys, that is it. Listen, we're back at 8 o'clock tonight. We've got Billy from Change for Tottenham on tonight. We have me and the one and only Simon Jordan, and also James from Spurs Talks, Talk Spurs, I think. Anyway, we've got James on as well. But guys, do please hit a like, do hit a subscription. We're very closely going into we're only 50 away, I think, from 2,600, 2,700. We're really on the march to 3K. I would love to get there before the end of the season. Mean a lot to all of us. We've had such a bounce since near the end of last year, and it's continued on. And I just want to thank every one of you that's done that. I love doing this. This is my job. This is what I do for a living. And also I'm just so appreciative and humbled by the support that we get on this channel. And I know I had a bit of an outburst yesterday. I want to say something on that. I want to thank everyone, and there's people in group chats and in as well that made sure was I okay, and I really appreciate it. It shows how good this community can be. It shows how kind this community can be, and it shows how we have built one of the best communities on YouTube. I think it's one of the safest. I do genuinely believe that, and we do look out for one another in here. We do care for one another in here, and I'm in another group chat as well, and they're fabulous, and Kate knows the one I'm on about. But yeah, thank you all for very kind, but it's something that I will not tolerate. But yes, we are back at 8 o'clock. Yes, with the guys then. We're going to talk all things change for Tottenham. We're going to talk Forest game, and we're going to talk about the game tomorrow. But guys, do subscribe, and whatever you do, come on, you Spurs. It's the only team we will trust. See you.